I often hear cultural arguments being made about Africa, and I push back at them. It is true that cultural can have an effect, but cultural arguments very easily become racist arguments. We need to be very careful about that. Now, the point that I've often tried to emphasize to people is that, it's not that a particular country is trapped by a particular culture. Where does that culture come from? The culture is actually just a reflection of long-standing conditions. So in my novice understanding of Nigeria during my visit, it is exactly as Soji described, a sense of despondency. This despondency does not come out of nowhere, right? It comes out of a history of economic decline, of political crisis. And it's not that Nigerians are not hardworking, but it's because they find that they cannot change the system. Despite their best efforts as individuals in a broken system, they cannot make change. And then when this continues 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, it becomes this thing called culture, right? And people people abuse that, those cultural, those behavioral patterns that they see as in Nigeria, there's this culture, people don't work, they don't innovate, they give up, and therefore they're destined to fail. Right. So we need to be very careful about avoiding these messages of cultural determinism and know that actually at the end of the day, cultural is just a reflection of macro political economic conditions. So if you change the conditions, then another generation later, culture will change.